over there.
Great. I'm going to put the code in all of them, and then I can. He gave me error.
Did I send the wrong one?
Probably.
Okay. Are you in the correct arena?
Yeah.
Round 2 of Offshore Racer?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I sent you the wrong
Japan
one.
versus Swiss. Okay. So you have a random generator for this one, right?
Yeah, well, if I keep using the codes like I usually do, it's easy to guess, right?
Everyone can join. That's why I'm not showing in the live. I hope. No. How is going at the moment offshore?
So in the Offshore Racer, let's actually go over the teams that we can see. We have Kazuki, Ivario, and Yuko in the Japanese team versus Celestial, Cappy, and Dinosaur in the Swiss team. Uh, Fun Yuko has had a pretty good year this year,
Yeah, it's
qualifying
true.
for the Olympic finals, I believe. Whereas Switzerland have been maybe a bit more quiet,
Yeah.
but still have some good players. The usual saying is that Switzerland is the oldest team, usually in the Nations Cup. So they do have experience.
Hello, guys.
Hi,
Hey,
Omer.
Omer.
Hello, I thought I might stop by.
No, you have to.
Yeah, it is really quite intense here with Switzerland and Japan.
So Switzerland is 1-0. Can you tell us the first race?
Exactly. Actually, it wasn't decided till the last moment, because as you know, even if they get the same points, which was the case, both teams had 5 points before the finish line. But if you have the last vote in your team, this means you lose the match, which that was the case with Japan. There were a lot of penalties, a lot of action, and finally Switzerland got the win.
Nice.
So the one you're hearing right now is Omer, who is co-captain of the Turkish team actually.
That's
And
why I put my money on that.
and helping me out and Alberto tonight with the race management for Japan versus Switzerland.
Guys, it's 2-0 for Switzerland here.
Yeah, seems like that, but actually Japan was dominating. The things have changed quite rapidly here. Yes, it's another win for Switzerland.
I'm really surprised. We had a lot of races against them, and we had. I do not that impression that they can be 2-0 against Japan. I'm really super impressed here.
Yeah. We
We
had
also have to
two Japanese players in the Olympic esports series.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, actually we had a player from Switzerland during the last recent where you were commentating during the last eSailing World Championships.
Yuzu was there, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Yuzu at the moment, while we were training, Yuzu was the strongest in the Swiss team. Kwapui was not performing. Celestial was not even in the race against us, so probably they were hiding him in a caveau in Switzerland somewhere, ready for the race on the Nations Cup. But yeah, I'm really impressed on this one.
Let's just
Let's
share the
see.
scores with the teams, and we'll go to the 4 versus 4 J70 match between
Yeah,
Japan
we're
and
waiting here for
Switzerland.
the last Japanese one. Who's missing? Yuko.
Seems like he's good.
As Japan had two really strong female sailor, which one was in the first race tonight?
The first race, it was Kazuki, I think. Let me just check quickly. Kanako, sorry. Kanako.
Yeah, Kanako. Kanako is my favorite.
Yeah.
Hands down, Kanako is my favorite. I had done an interview last year. She is the best.
Let's see how things will turn out with this match.
So for the star race of Japan versus Switzerland, we have 1 and 4 for Japan and 2 and 3 for Switzerland. That is correct.
1 and 4 Japan, 2 and 3 Switzerland. Yes. Everything okay is for the 4v4 J70?
Yes, the teams are ready. Just I have a small technical issue. We're starting the race. Just let me check. There's some players leaving and coming back. I'll just reload it.
Yeah, looks like I still have issues with my arenas.
Okay, the problem is I don't have the start button. Reloading. Players are ready. Okay, I'll try another time.
Yeah, the race hasn't started yet, Maradoni.
Okay, I think Yuko needs to change skin again. Japanese team just ask a bit of more time.
Okay. So Omar, you have seen tonight Italy versus Poland.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
will be against each other in the last match probably of
Yes.
the.
That's gonna be interesting.
Do we scare you a little bit with the 5-0
Yeah, not a little bit,
against Poland?
very much. Because like Poland is a really good team. I know most of the players, but you still, I would say, dominated the match.
What will be your first match? When will be your first match with Sweden?
Actually, we haven't like for the Nations Cup.
Yeah.
Our first match, mine, we haven't decided yet. We still didn't determine our strategy. Do you already know which boats are you going to race on?
No. It's not which boat you are going to race, or But
Yeah,
when
I'll
you're
be
going to
racing.
go?
Yeah, I'll be racing.
No, when?
It's
Which
28th.
date?
28th.
The 28th. So in the first race,
Yeah.
they asked the 28th for us too.
Really?
Yeah. So the 28th is the Sunday, right?
It is.
No, it's a Tuesday.
No,
Tuesday,
it's
28th.
Tuesday. Yeah. Okay, just a second. I haven't the.
Yeah. Let's see what's going to happen. And Oscar, when we will see you on the French team?
Well, I still have a lot of work to do to get there. But maybe next year. I'm confident in that.
I want you to train a lot over Christmas. After this one is all gone.
Yeah. Same issue. So I think we'll just quickly create another race for the teams to join, and then we'll start the race from there.
Okay.
Sorry for this issue, everyone.
Sorry, what's happened?
So it looks like the arenas are not wanting to work tonight.
Okay.
It might have been linked to my account actually, since it started with my account and then I tried to join the arenas of Japan and Switzerland and screwed it all up.
It's all good actually. It's building up the excitement.
Creating suspense.
Yes.
Tonight. Especially with the 2-0 for
2-0 for Switzerland. I did not see that coming.
yeah. I sent it to the Italian community chat, and they were like, "What? No, you're joking. You're kidding me." They were really, really surprised.
Maradoni, I'm not communicating that name to you. I'm keeping it private. Not necessarily for pirates though. I'm just kind of training on my own, and when I'm good enough to beat you, then I'll be public. Okay, so we're waiting for a few Swiss players, like us some
Yeah.
races.
Okay, so they're now coming in for the 4v4 J70. 2-0 for Switzerland.
Yeah. Do you think that Japan will come back, Alberto? What
I
is the
really
verdict?
hope
Yeah.
they will do at least 1 point now. I hope they can win the 4v4. So, just to break the momentum of Switzerland, that after 2-0, they're like super. If I am in the Swiss team, I'll be super thrilled beating 2-0 Japan.
Yeah, indeed.
Even the Italian team will be thrilled to beat 2-0 Japan like this.
Right, so we're still missing one player from
Yeah.
Switzerland.
Oh, yeah, I just got the information that Quebec is joining
AC
us
Finance,
now.
one day I will beat tomorrow, Donnie. I will beat you, Donnie. They're challenging me in the chat.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, we're racing from time to time at the office with Oscar, and he's not bad at all.
So who is the stronger in the staff?
Omer.
Yeah, I would
Still
say
Omer.
myself.
Actually, this is for Dane Law. I see you in the chat. I started doing races without any race helps. And I actually did a couple of races where I finished first without the race helps. So I'm getting
Which
there.
boat?
I can't remember. I think it was the Nakra, one of them.
Nacra without help is
I did
actually
that.
doable.
Well, some people do it. KGR did it for a whole year.
Exactly. The thing is, for example, 49er F50, it's a no-go. You cannot do it. You can be the world champion and fighting against newbies and still can lose without at least best VMG. What's your thoughts on it?
Yeah. Sorry, I was just checking the scores. Yeah.
Yeah, I was waiting for
Did you
Tucker.
race without race helpers before, Alberto?
Yeah, I did, but especially on the blue challenge with like both like JTs, Far East, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
No, sorry, not in the blue one, in the green one. The blue one I always go full, full everything. So we have the start. Nice.
Yeah.
Third race for this Japan versus Switzerland. This is a nice roast we have here. We have Sea-Reach, Flying Boss, Ozwil, and Yuko against Flight Palomino, Yuzu, Quebec, and Dinosaur. This will be a challenging one.
Yeah.
Where would you start, guys?
I would choose the pin end.
Hmm?
I think I would start from the pin end, and then as soon as I get a clean space, I would tack. Because in a while, I think the advantageous shift will be coming from the middle of the race course.
Yeah.
What about you, Alberto?
I would have started like who is this one? Yuko. So clear myself for the tuck, being on starboard, and decide when the rest of the fleet is going to tuck.
Yeah.
Oh, this is awful. This is awful. Penalty for
Uh,
Yuzu from Flying Palomino. Try to avoid the collision. He didn't.
it's not good news for Switzerland.
Yeah, we jinxed them. You see, 1, 2, 3
Yeah.
at the moment for Japan.
Well, we
Yeah.
do want a tight race though, so if Japan can score 2-1, then we'll have
Yeah.
more suspense until the end.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I think Flying Boss,
This is
Hotel, and Fun Yuko will continue with their lead, and FC Rich will try to stall the other boats from Switzerland.
I think all the difference was did by Yuko. 2 penalties, forcing the penalty of miscommunication between Yuzu and Palomino. I mean, they did a lot of damage in this start. A lot of damage. And actually happy to see that Japan is going back on their feet. Difficult to say, but with 1, 2, 3, 4, if they play in the right card, I don't think there is any way where Switzerland can come back.
What's the best strategy for Switzerland to come back at this point?
A nice comeback strategy is hoping for a big mistake for the Japanese and or a wind shift, like open
A
up.
big
As you
win
can
shift,
see,
yeah.
you have to risk.
Yeah.
You have to try to open up and maybe forcing them to go all the way in one direction while you're opening up, having one for each side. At the moment, the penalty for flying boss, but I don't think this will change a lot. Who will only decide who is going to be in the back and doing a mark trap at the mark. Maybe leaving one going against 3,
Yeah.
but
Um,
creating damage for the one behind. I think this one was kind of bold for
yeah.
Dinosaur. I would have done a big penalty to Flying Boss.
Yeah.
Uh, because at the moment Flying Boss is there and he can make a lot of damage. Bad hoist for Dinosaur really late.
Yeah.
Nice market trap for Yuzu. Amazing market trap.
Yeah.
So Quebec also can recover.
Yeah.
I see a lot of confusion over here between the Japanese.
Yeah, and if Searich is getting far away from the gust, where
Yeah.
the dark spot you can see in the middle of the race course, and he's
Yeah,
on the
but
lead
like
side
covering
of
each other,
yeah,
miscommunication kind of issues.
yeah.
You have to remember it was, I believe it was 6 a.m. for the Japanese when
Maybe, yeah, they're slowly waking
they
up.
woke up.
Definitely a 2-0 give you a nice wake up for the day.
For sure. I might have fixed the issue for the arenas, but on just one account.
Okay, yeah, I was just going to propose that we can just create another custom race just as a backup.
Yeah, so I'll go in the arena, you create a custom race in case, and if I don't work, then they join you.
Yeah, will do.
Always thinking forward here. Huh?
Yeah, gotta be proactive.
And this one will be. They have done actually a nice tactic, the Swiss, but I don't know if it will be enough. You see, there is 2 over them on the right, 2 over them on the left. The Japanese all went to the left. They force, like, if we are right, we are right, and we're going to win. But if we are wrong, it's a bad risk management. We'll put it this way.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say J70 is one of Japan's favorite boats.
Yeah. And when will be next Kanako race?
When would the next what? Sorry,
Kanako's race.
Kanako. Let me check the lineups.
Yep.
Uh,
This is like the fourth penalty they give each other. The Swiss are not
next one is Kanako.
opposite.
Kanako is gonna play in the J17 4v4.
This is J74 before.
Ilka 4v4. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm looking at several things at the same time.
Always impressive. And as you can see, not much can be done during this race.
Yeah. Was a comfortable lead for Japan. And Elka, yeah, it will be a challenging race as well, especially the start line.
So 1, 2, 3 for Japan.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, I believe 7. Because at the moment the flying boss is not even close to.
So Japan back in the race.
This open up a lot, right?
Yep. Yeah, and I think it's gonna be 7 for Flying Boss and
Yeah,
8 for
exactly.
Quebec.
Yeah, correct. People are already joining the 4v4 Ilka.
We'll send out the notification now.
Let me put in the score quickly for the third race.
Omar, what's your favorite boat?
I like Star.
Oh,
It's really fun on the downwind.
so you're
But
going to be the 2v2.
yeah, I think so. But we have Khan also in our team.
Yeah, but Khan cannot join all the races.
Yeah, he cannot. So yeah, we'll discuss between us.
And who is going to be
Decide.
your female sailor?
It's Ada. She's a young sailor from Turkey. She competed in the Nations Cup last year as well.
Okay,
Yeah, so she'll be rejoining the competition this year.
great. Because I do not remember her on the eSailing, the women sailing event.
Yeah, I don't think she did many events,
Okay.
but she's not bad. She's a good player. So I'm trying to intimidate you a little bit.
I know. You say name Khan, you're already intimidating me.
Yeah, exactly. The
We have
psychological wars already started.
Yeah.
M Blanche from the chat is actually agreeing with you. She likes the star. He likes the star.
Yeah,
No, sorry, they like the star.
because even if you have a good lead at the downwind, there will be it's a guarantee that there will be a competition.
Yeah. 1 minute to the race, guys. 4v4 Ilka here. Amazing. Race is going to attend as a 2-1 for Switzerland, second match point for them. Do you think, guys, they're going to waste another match point?
Hard
They
to
have
tell.
to. If they want to stay in the
Yeah.
game, they have to. Omer, they're asking if we should leak the cheat code to sail in God modes. Should we leak it? I think we'll keep it for us. I'm sorry, Zoma.
It's
That's-
called the Cold Oscar. That's
That's
the
the VR
God
secret.
mode. 10 seconds to the start. I see Japan in a better position. 2-1. Amazing start for the Japanese team. 1, 2, 3 probably. Even if they have a last one with Kanako and the KGR is fighting with Heimat for the first, I think they're going to have a good lead at the moment. Even the massive left-wing shift is coming, though.
Yeah,
Do you
I
think?
think Heimat should tag by now. I wouldn't have gone to
Too far.
till the ley line. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because as you can see, like the wind socket on the top in the mini map, it's indicating that the shift won't be coming from there within the next few minutes.
But guys, did we remember to our chat to follow the stream for the next events? No, so follow it. It's free.
For sure, don't hesitate to follow this stream. This is where all of the rest of the matches will happen.
Yeah.
Next match planned, actually, when is it? Well, the next event is going to be the Masters of eSailing. So organized by Acere, Arthur and Lucas, I think.
It's on the 28th, right?
On the 27th. They're going to do the Masters of eSailing on this Twitch channel. And then on the 28th, we have Italy versus Turkey. Alberto versus Omer.
Yes.
Gonna happen.
I will not answer with a really. I didn't know that because I feel I'm really not really professional. But no, I just saw the message. So at the moment, Japan is 1, 2, 3, and Kanako is over there to make a little bit of a mess.
Yeah.
Let's see if Kwapi is close and Heimat are close enough to bother at least one of the two.
I don't want to jinx it, but seems like it's going to be another victory for Japan here. Because the wind shadow is quite small on the downwind.
I think was a massive jinx because KGR now is being caught and Kanako went from 6th to last.
Commentators curse back at it.
And let's see if a Swiss did learn a little bit about do not cover each other while going downwind with the star, with the laser, sorry. Down seems working because Kwapi is slower than KGR.
Yeah, I think KGR barely escaped the wind shadow.
Yeah, he's doing good now. He's right in the middle, and I think the best strategy for him to do now is zigzagging on the downwind.
No, they caught him.
Which will confuse the other boats, and maybe they might have a collision by mistake.
It's gonna be a game of who takes the penalty.
KGR is here. KGR is close.
Yeah, he's doing it. He's like zigzagging to avoid the wind shadows. And I think it's,
Fun fact about KGR, actually. So, well, he was one of our Olympic finalists for Singapore during the OES. And during the grand final. But he is also a professional eSailer.
Nice.
For his sports team, so it is actually a job for him to be good at eSailing.
Yeah. Would you love doing that job, Alberto?
And to be fair, I did it for a little while.
Yeah, you
I
were a
was with
professional
Team
mechanic.
MCS
Yeah,
Italy. I was amazing, to be fair.
yeah,
But you can do it only for a few amounts of years until I did it during the pandemics because it was kind of an activity I can do without too much trouble. But right now I have a little one and I cannot train like before. I have days of training. Some days I had like 15 hours sailing training in sailing here on
15
Virtual
hours.
Regatta.
Wow.
15 hours, yeah.
Yeah,
That was insane.
yeah.
And I can tell you even which day it was
That's not
because it was
really sustainable, is it?
is not really sustainable. I had to like wait. We had like a 3 days for the America's Cup last
Okay.
year,
Hmm.
2 years ago. Yeah, and I thought I slept like 6 hours in 3 days because I have people calling me. They just overtake you. You're not in the lead anymore. You're falling down. You have to push. You have to push. And pushing with a C75 is
Yeah.
it's challenging because
Yeah, I see what you
losing
mean.
a race is not an option.
Yeah.
And I had the moment of the day that it's me, Farley, Azir, and that's it. So it's
Yeah.
not an easy fight. You have to fight with the best.
For the people who don't know, he's the reigning eSailing world champion. I'm
Yeah,
talking about Azir.
and the second one was Farley this year. So
Yeah. Yeah, correct.
Well, it looks like it's been another win for Japan, tying it up with
yeah.
Switzerland.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what you wanted, Oscar.
That's what I
yeah,
wanted
exactly.
exactly. Wanted some tight racing, tight scores.
So guys, hit me with a lineup for the 5v5.
Hit you with a.
Yeah. The lineup of the teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me check that. So, last race 3v3 F50. In Japan, we have Kazuki, FC
Mm-hmm.
Rich, and Flying Boss
Okay.
versus Lagern,
Okay.
Flying Palomino, and Heimat.
Yeah. Oof. Eh. At least at the moment are 2-2, so that the fight is at least is not a big victory, and I think this will determine a lot of the Group A. I can see they are already inside fighting against each other. What can be a good? Okay, no, sorry. What can
Uh,
be a good strategy here for the start?
hmm. Let me check. I will just put in the scores.
Okay, so we're gonna send out the instructions for the final race of this evening.
Because uh, he was just racing, so probably they're doing they're calling for a break to like regroup and lose the time for the Japanese that probably have to go to school at the moment of the day or to work. But to be fair, Japanese team, I saw them. They're really, really young.
Yeah, they are. I had the opportunity to meet like half of the Japanese team, and they're really young, and they
Yeah.
play virtual regatta inshore nonstop, and that is why they're really good at it.
Yeah.
I do see that they train so much on this boat, the F50. So this is going to be fun to watch.
So it will be experience against. I mean, you tell me the Swiss before they were the oldest team, probably
Yeah.
against the youngest one.
From this split, I know flying Palau, Leghorn. I
Hmm?
think I've never seen Heimat. I don't know if you know him, Alberto.
No, I do not.
No,
I think I've
he's
seen
one of the
every one
new
of them.
leads, I
All
think.
6 players
Yeah.
here, I've seen them in the rankings.
Yeah, I think again here I would start from the pin end because
Hmm.
this way you have the control of the fleet and you can push them up as much as you want.
Do you think there is enough to win to do that? Because wind
Yeah,
seems kind
especially,
of light.
yeah, especially when the wind is light, the time indicator sometimes it glitches, so that's why it's
Oh, penalty
better
for
to be
reach.
early. Yeah, it was a nice one.
Really bad start for Heimat. But Rich and Boss
Okay,
in trouble
so
at the moment. Probably Heimat. I will go for a nice.
yeah,
Danelaw, that's not an honest win. Danelaw was
yeah,
suggesting for the
I would
Swiss to
have
just take their
stopped.
time.
I would have done a trap mark if I were with
yeah, exactly.
the because two
It was
Japanese
a
boats
really,
would be
really.
yeah, yeah,
Heimat here lost the race.
yeah. Saying that is easy.
At least put it more difficult for the
Yeah,
Swiss to.
yeah, yeah. But it's not really easy to do like the other boats because once you slow down with F50, it's not really easy to reaccelerate with this boat as you're not foiling until 20 knots of speed.
Yeah. Do you think Akazuki can still keep the first position? Because I'm not
Uh,
sure he can hit the left wing shift in the right
that's
timing.
a bit too early, but yeah, Lagern
Yeah,
is too far, so I think he's safe.
he's
Yeah,
safe now.
for now, yeah, right.
Let's see what's happened later. Oh, seems the shift is coming back to the right. At the moment, I think a Flame Palomino can give some trouble to Boss, and give the opportunity to Heimat to come back a little bit.
Yeah. So if the finish with this lineup and ranking, what do we have here?
We have Japanese winning.
Yeah.
One win always. Oh no, he hit
Okay.
the mark.
Um.
When is coming out? When is coming out? Is out. Is out. Is out. Is out.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And a
And it
big
was
problem
close.
for Flying Boss.
It was close.
Probably the best thing could happen to Flying Palomino happened.
Yeah.
A penalty that just finished in front of them. Guys, we are at the end of this second match, and nothing is certain yet. I do not understand why you want to get a penalty at all cost. Oh my god, that was so close.
Was a bad round marking from Heimat.
I do not get what Lagern is doing at the moment. If he could catch Kazuki, yeah, going over there. But if not, go back.
Yeah.
And kill as much as they can.
Yeah, and for now, it doesn't seem like he's going to catch Kazuki. So
yeah, it's definitely way too far.
yeah, and concerning that, it's quite hard to slow down other boats with on a F50.
Yeah,
while
but the
you
Heimat
still
went to
have
the
time.
wrong direction. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. Best strategy
sorry.
is for Lagern to go back and give some penalties to other one. Yeah, but Heimat is quite far away, so we'll see. What a comeback from Japan.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a really, really. Well, it's not finished yet, you know.
Correct me if
Yeah.
my math is wrong. It's 10 for Japan and 11 for Switzerland right now, right?
Yeah, it's
Correct.
correct.
Yeah.
You have to remember, you win with the first only if you do not have the last. If Flying Palomino can give some penalty, but Heimat is definitely too far away. He tried to slow them down, but really in a really, really bad matter,
Yeah.
bad way, and they do not even try.
And he's still on the wrong side, on the downwind.
Oh my God, not here, Mark Trap. What are you doing? And this is 3-2 Japan.
Yeah, so the comeback is official,
Yeah,
and the Japan is victorious.
yeah.
Well done, and congrats to Japanese sailors. It was really fun to watch, and
Yeah.
kudos to Switzerland as well.
Yeah. You scared us, Japan.
Yeah,
I put all my money on you winning on Switzerland. I was not amazed. And thank you for having me, guys.
Well, thank you for
It
joining,
was an
Alberto. It
amazing.
was a pleasure.
thank you for joining us. And you're always welcome at our streams.
Thank you so much.
It's really fun to converse with you on eSailing.
Yeah, it's nicer when you're not alone, right?
Yeah.
Even for me, it's an amazing opportunity to have to be with you guys. It's really, really fun. Guys, I'm going to stop the stream here. I wish everyone a good night and see you for the next race.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you again for everything,
Great evening. Thank you.
Alberto. This is the same for the Virtual Regatta stream. We're gonna end it here. Thanks everyone for dropping by, and remember to follow the channel so you can see the rest of the matches.